Hey Taurus, welcome to Tifa's Tarot, and I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And today we're going to go ahead and take a look at your new moon reading for this season. New moon is going to be on September 14th, and it is in the sign of Virgo. So collectively, we should all be experiencing things that have to be Virgoan in nature, right? So that's looking at our health, right? So what are routines that we need to be incorporating in our life or maintaining, right? So just assessing our health, that's going to be highlighted, right? Like, are we eating right? Are we drinking enough water? Are we having enough physical exercise, right? What are the things and the people that we're entertaining? So this focus on our mental and physical well-being, right? It's going to be highlighted for all of us collectively. This is also time Virgo is connected with nature. So this is a very great time for really just like connecting with your environment, wherever you are, and just getting out there in nature and enjoying it, right? Whether that's going by a river or going on a walk, whatever habitat that you live in, right? Just making sure that you connect with it. It will be very beneficial for all of us during this time as well. So Taurus, this new moon is going to be in your fellow earth sign Virgo. So we're going to go ahead and check out what this new moon has in store for you. So we're going to be examining 3 questions from the Moonology Oracle here, okay? First question is going to be looking at what's rising in you. What's the dominant energy that is just coming up during this season, all right? And we're going to clarify those messages with Black Cat's Tarot, all right? So if you are Taurus and it is in your moon specifically, but it may also be in your sun or your rising, then it is my sincerest intention that this reading resonate with you in some capacity and that you are able to receive any of the messages that you hear from here, and you can apply them to your life for your own highest good, all right? So Taurus, let's look at what is rising in you. What is rising in Taurus? Okay, that really wanted to come out. A fiery climax approaches. All right, so that is full moon in Aries. Okay, so is there some energy that you've been working on that is coming to a completion at this time? All right, so let's say when we get this time, this is a super fiery time, so your emotions could be super hot. You could be prone to making rash comments, okay? So Aries is known for just like saying whatever's on their mind that could be coming to you. So kind of be careful of a temper that you could have during this time as well. It could also signify this tug of war that your situation that you're in with a person, some relationship that you're in where you're just kind of going back and forth with this person or this job, right? It could also be about that. But it's saying that like be proud of the fact that you are being assertive, but make sure that like your assertiveness is not crossing over into just being flat out aggressive, okay? So just making sure that like when things do get tense, that you are just acting in your highest good and being and just behaving accordingly. But also trying to make fun or light in this time as well, okay? So you could be having the need to kind of go out and blow off some steam, literally, okay? So let's see what this fiery climax is about. What is this fiery climax about for Taurus? What is this fiery climax about for Taurus? What is this fiery climax about for Taurus? What is this fiery climax? Okay. All right. This could be about an Aries too. So we got the Magician card here, okay? So you are using whatever you got at your disposal to make whatever you need happen, okay? So this could also be what's happening to you is like, I think you are in a position where you want to win, Taurus, and you don't really care how. This could have something to do with your partnerships. This could have something to do with friendships also, because you've got, this is the 3 of Cups. This is going out, this is partying, this is also dates, because this could be people you're dating, right? If you are out there and you have multiple people that you are entertaining, okay? So, but it's like you're not in a relationship with them. You're just kind of, you're just talking, right? You're just contemplating or thinking about people or these people as an option. So I think that you are in this mode now where you're like, I know what I want. You've got this tunnel vision of what you want, and who you want to surround yourself with. Because I think at this time, there's this King of Wands energy, which is all about seeing the big picture. And that big picture is what looks good, not necessarily like look good to you, but what's going to benefit you long term. You're not really entertaining things that you don't share a value with, right? Or a value system with. And that's kind of what you're manifesting in the people that you are surrounding yourself with, okay? What is the message of this new moon for Taurus? What's the message of this new moon for Taurus? What's the message of this new moon? Bring love into the situation, right? So a fiery climax approaches. We just literally talked about you are manifesting this idea of this concept of who you want to be with, right? Because for the Taurus I'm speaking to, I don't see this as, you could be kicking it with the fire sign too, though, because you do this King of Wands. So maybe a masculine Leo, Aries, Sagittarius that you could be connecting with as well, that you see a long-term potential with. That's kind of the big picture with this person. But with that Three of Cups, it seems like there's still a level of it being kind of casual to some degree, okay? But what this is asking you to, this message is saying that you're going to get what you want by bringing love into the situation. This is the new moon in Aquarius, okay? So the energy with that, let me just see. All right. The energy with the new moon in Aquarius, it just looks like, not getting attached. Okay, I think that's going to be one of your biggest lessons here. Aquarius is known as, sometimes when we attach ourselves to people or this idea of what we want, we kind of close the door for other things being possible for us. But when we detach ourselves from certain expectations, I feel like at that time, and we truly just bring love to a situation, right? You're just like, I'm just here, I'm just trying to live in love right now, okay? I have my boundaries, I have this, but I want to exude that love so that the exact thing that I want, I'm not like clamoring for it or have this like such the staunch heart notion that if it's not like this is my way or the highway, okay? I think like when you soften up, that's going to be the best time where you're going to attract what is truly meant for you and what's going to work for you, okay? Let's go ahead and clarify that though. Yeah. So I think that the best way that you could, like, there's something significant about your job here, or okay, so just keep on with all of the hard work that you're doing at this time, okay? Even if you're at work, bringing love into that situation, okay? And don't be self-deluding in ways where you're entertaining situations that nothing ever comes out of, right? Take off those rose-colored glasses, right? And see options that you have and what the reality actually is, okay? Because I do see that there is a tendency also for you to be deluding yourself to some degree, okay? And I think that you know that. High Priestess is all about this inner knowing, all right? So, interesting. Okay, so I think you do know this, Taurus, you know. Last card, let's go ahead and look at from cycle to cycle. So from this new moon to the next new moon, what is the final outcome of this energy? Communication is key. This is the new moon in Gemini energy. Okay, communication is key. And this is pretty obvious. New moons are about new starts to something. Gemini energy is very cerebral in nature, is asking you, but it's very witty and playful, okay? So I think what's going to be highlighted for you during this new moon, that final outcome, is there's something about the way in which you either receive or you give communication that you're going to be having a aha moment with, okay? Let's go ahead and clarify that. I'm gonna tell you right now, I just, from this card, and the first thing that just came to my mind, you need to practice discernment about who you what you share with, because you got the Four of Pentacles. This is about being a little bit reserved about what you are sharing, what you're providing for people, okay? Hold your cards close. Sometimes if we expel too much about ourselves, it gives the wrong people too much information to do with what they will with that information, okay? Understand everyone does not have the same heart as you. Everyone doesn't have the same intentions of you. So use discernment about what you're communicating about and to who, okay? Because I do think ultimately what you're really going to find, this communication is you're going to find things that are going to be more in balance when you really identify what this issue is with communication, okay? And I think the issue is needing to hold back to some degree, okay? I think there's a level maybe of oversharing, because I feel like when you process this and you do this, you're going to have a more balanced approach. People will be approaching you in a more balanced way, or you're just going to feel more balanced. You're not going to be like, you're not going to be getting like overly emotional about things, right? Because you started out the season with the fiery climax approaching, right? Where it's like, right? Energy all over the place, okay? And then you got this Ten of Pentacles. So it looks like also monies could be looking good for you. You could be coming into some financial abundance around this time as well. That could be something that is happening or culminating for you at the end of this cycle as well. So Taurus, those were your messages for the new moon. I hope this was helpful for anybody who listened to this message's entirety. I love you so much, Taurus, and I hope you have a beautiful new moon and a happy month of September. Bye.